Hello, my name is Nicholas Hampson and I'm with French International Television. We come to you tonight to record on Louis XIV's progress in his dream to become a conqueror. Since 1635, when we only had 25,000 men in our army, we have raised our armed forces to 250,000 men, and net today in 1659. At the center of this is Francois Letellier, who is the Secretary of State for War for Louis XIV, who has now taken complete control of the army. By taking complete control of the army, he has enforced new methods of gaining troops: dragooning, conscription, and in the future it appears that we may resort to a lottery form of conscription. The leader of these forces, Don Martinet, makes them tough, obedient, fighting machines. In this new army, a commissariat has been set up to make sure that all the soldiers are fed and they are not living off the land as they have been in past years. An ambulance corps has been created for injured troops, and uniforms and weapons are now standardized throughout the army. These military advancements have placed France in the position to become a serious player in European affairs for the next hundreds of years. For more on the Treaty of Pyrenees, here's Chris Iser.
Thanks, Nick. Now, the long war Spain fought with the Habsburgs protecting the German interests left the country militarily and financially exhausted. Now, but the wars they fought with France didn't help either. This resulted in the Treaty of Pyrenees, which had Spain surrendering extensive territories to France.
This just in. Today, in the year 1678, the Treaty of Nijmegen has been signed, ending the long 6-year war with the Holy Roman Empire and Spain. This war started in 1672 when Louis XIV himself led 100,000 men into Holland. The Dutch, in desperation, opened the dikes and flooded the land, leaving the military in a quagmire of sorts. This is just another example of the expansion policy put under effect by Cardinal Richelieu of his father's regime. The 1667 invasion of Flanders and Spanish Netherlands is another example. After this war, France gained 12 towns and cities, including Lille, Tournai, as well as French Comte. The other divisions in European countries have forced Louis to look at other prospective invasions of Strasbourg and Lorraine. Here's Chris Iser reporting on these divisions in other European countries.
Hey, anything for you, big guy. Louis has been encouraged by the division of power among the other European states, leaving them vulnerable to conquest. Spain is not what it once was, and the German states are fragile. Our biggest threat comes from across the channel in England.
Hello, I'm Nick Hampson, and this is FIT. The year is 1695, and situations are looking grim. The peasants have revolted due to bad crop seasons and a heavy tax on them by the government. These taxes were imposed because of a large-scale war against the Bank of England and the Bank of Amsterdam. The other ways of raising money put into effect by Claude Lepellier, the Minister of Finance, include a seizure of all the silverware in France, as well as selling of political positions, titles of nobility, and tax exemptions. 2 million people have died of starvation after the famines over the past 3 years. Without peace soon, things are looking grim for France. I'm Nick Hampson, signing off.
Good evening, I'm Chris Iser. According to this, Nick Hampson has starved to death. Who's got 2 thumbs and just got a promotion? This guy. The year 1770, and at last, Spain has closure. After the Spanish succession, Louis's grandson has been named to the throne. It's 1701. The English, Dutch, Austrian, and Prussian have formed a grand alliance against our king, Louis XIV. It's 1704, and France has suffered two great losses at the hands of Eugene, Prince of Savoy of the Holy Roman Empire, and John Churchill of England at Bavaria and Ramillies. For all of us here at FIT, have a good evening. We're going on a 23.5-hour break. Good night, Canada. Good.
The divisions in other European countries.
Got it right.
The divisions. Stop laughing.
No, yeah.
The divisions in other European countries have forced Louis to look at.
France is now at a... Fuck me.
Fix it.
Militarily speaking, France is at the height of its power.
Motherfucker. Wait. This is right.
As well as heavy taxes and selling of political positions. No, as all right. So.
Hello, I'm Chris Eider. Eider.
Either you don't know your own last name.
Nick Hampson has perished. It's 1701, and the English, Dutch, German... Not the Germans.
Go.
It's 1701. The English, Dutch, Austrians, and